So, another PlayStation exclusive is finding its way to the PC. And rather than say, I told you so, I'm going to keep it honest and I'm going to be like, bitch, you guessed it. I was right. Nah, I can't even say that. Most people figured after the success of a few other PS4 exclusives that have previously come out to the PC, that Sony was going to look at that with dollar signs in the eyes and be like, yo, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be. Okay? We find a success. We're making more money. We just basically porting it over to the PC. And this is how it's going to go. And if you are a console fanboy, even if you support our first party games, we know you. We know you as fanboys. You're going to cry, you're going to bitch and complain, and then you're going to find acceptance, and you're going to move on with your life. And they have pulled a lot of you Sony fanboys bitch card because you're not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere, so stop the crying about it. Now, I was looking at Crack Gamer, and somebody brought up his past tweets about him saying he had quit PlayStation, he'd do all this, it's not coming there, and then now it's finally here. Well, it's going to be the best experience still on the PS5 because it was built on the PS5 and damage controlling. See, they know that you're going to complain, but you're going to just accept it sooner or later. I'm telling you, console tribalism is one of the dumbest concepts in the human mind when it comes to being a fan of video games. I'm going to stand right by that. And I'm going to say it again. It's one of the dumbest ones you can ever think of. And if you take personal offense to that, that's you. Because I'm saying the concept of it is stupid, not the person. Okay? Anyway, God of War is coming to the PC. Just deal with it. Okay? And, I get it now. That's right. It's that whole mindset of knowing I have clowned, I have bad talked, I have thrown this in the Microsoft fanboys' face, the Xbox fanboys. You threw that shit in their face for years about them not having anything just exclusive to their consoles. It's on a PC. Everything comes on PC. Y'all have no exclusives. Guess what? Those days are coming for y'all pony asses too. So I'm looking here as a multi-console owner of, I have a Series S, I have a PS5, PS4, Xbox One X, original Xbox X, PS4 standard model. I buy stuff. Switch. I ain't buying an OLED though. I got a standard and a light. I'm good. I'm good right now. Unless one of those two break or they both break. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Anyway, the day has come. Now, is Crack Gamer gonna quit? Like I said, he started talking all this backtracking and talking about, well, it's still gonna be a better experience than the PS5. See, like I said, once again, they know you. They know the fan base. Nintendo has figured this out a long time ago. Nintendo figured it out, and now they know they can piss in a fan base's face and call it rain, and they will just bring their goggles and their raincoats and just sit out there in that piss storm. They know that about their fan base. This is what Nintendo knows about their fan base. Sony's figuring it out. And it's funny that Sony holds so much malice for the Sony fanboys, hold so much malice for the Xbox fanboys. Guess what happens? You hold so much, oh, well, they can't figure it out. They ain't got this, they ain't got that, blah, 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 blah. Microsoft this. Meanwhile, Microsoft has figured out how to make more money than Sony and don't even have to sell nowhere as close as many consoles. But everything on paper with you guys. Oh, it's sold this amount, it's sold that amount. Newsflash, Aces, the Series X, and it's very hard to find right now still. It ain't just because of the semiconductor shortage. It was before that really played a big part in it. You can find Series S's. You can walk into a store and buy a Series S, and you're gonna always get somebody in your comment section gonna tell you, well, I can just buy it from the store. No, you can't. No, you can't. I just saw it sitting on the shelf. No, you didn't. I saw a Series S, certain stores, not every store, and that's in very limited locations where you can walk into a store and buy a console. But for places like where I live, here in the, Jersey City or in the tri-state area, a lot of them, it's only special and rare circumstances where you can get these in stores. You have to order them. And they're not available. You can't just walk into a store and get them. Unless you're Walmart and you can break down one of their warehouses. Because Walmart has been getting regular stock there. Let's talk about that with PS5s. Walmart has been getting regular stock of PS5s. They've been getting them in. But they're not allowing them to be sold online. Because I believe they're going to hoard them, and then they're going to boost their holiday sales as much as they can. Maybe that sounds crazy, but it's been proven, it's been in the news that Walmart are hoarding PS5s. So they're getting them from Sony, but they're refusing to sell them to the public. And Sony's not going to do nothing about that. Create demand, inflate demand. They're doing that right now, and I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that's how Sony's selling. No, Sony's selling because the reputation of the PlayStation games alone. But you see, you got these other greedy companies capitalizing off it. It's capitalist country. We know that, all right. But before I go way too far off the subject, let's add a little bit of capitalism to this whole situation with the former exclusives to PlayStation going to the PC. Okay? They're capitalizing on the PC market, right? That's what they're doing. Plain and simple. No need to add any theatrics or put a pretty bow on it. They're here to make money. And while people like Broken Games HGR say gaming is a selfish hobby, yes, but they don't give a fuck about your personal feelings. If a mass amount of people are going with what they are putting out there for these people to buy up, they don't give a fuck about your niche feelings. They don't. And the sooner a lot of you ponies figure that shit out, the better you will feel. And you can sleep at night rather than spending your hours on Twitter damage controlling over some bullshit that is pointless at the end of the day. Because you are a grown ass man or woman. You are a grown ass man or woman. And you over here, all three consoles going at one another. For what? For what? Y'all sound like a bunch of overgrown children. It's stupid, man. It's so fucking stupid. And it's to the fact that people are even cutting off their own preferences. Or they cutting off expanding their preferences. Oh, I don't want to buy an Xbox, so I don't care about anything on the Xbox. Please. Stop it. Stop. That's like me saying I don't care about nothing on Nintendo, which is a lie. I'm just very selective with what I care about on Nintendo for the simple fact that Nintendo has put out a lot of the games over and over again. And I want Nintendo to do something different. Or maybe every now and then there's something that piques my interest. But that's how I look at Nintendo. Whereas Sony, I look at, okay, that first party game, like that one, don't care that much for that one. Maybe someday I'll play it. And I like a lot of them. Whereas Microsoft, well, every far and few between we get a first party game. And what they have the Game Pass membership, so I'm gonna try that out, you know. And I got access to Psychonauts 2, which I just beat the story mode of, and now I'm gonna try to get a 100% in it. I just found the game story really cool, that I was able to tell a story that can appeal to all ages without it being overbearingly pushing propaganda, like people would say, or pushing agendas. Agendas. All right. They put, I kid you not, you dealt with the deal. You dealt with alcoholism, acceptance of homosexuality, and past family trauma. And it didn't feel like a game that, oh my God, this is some Neil Druckmann Last of Us 2 depressing shit. Now, no disrespect to Last of Us 2 or Last of Us in general. I'm just saying they were able to tell that story that made it appealing for nearly all ages with Psychonauts 2, to tell a story of different things. And it was so psychedelic and trippy, and it was all that. But a lot of adults can see that one of the characters was dealing with alcoholism due to him being in love with a man and feeling like he was not accepted because of that. But it didn't say that, but you could see it. Whereas a lot of people have gotten upset in past video games because, they feel like it's ham-fisted. So I guess what? If I can pick up that in a game, like if I can pick up all the nuances and all the story narratives from Psychonauts, which isn't a rated M for mature, realistic looking game, if I could pick that up from that. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, I was able to still enjoy the game. Why? Because all the characters look like, no, and it wasn't that. But I'm making up excuses that a lot of them use. Well, the characters look cartoony, you can do that. These are real looking people. I've heard a lot of this shit before, and I'm like, what? Are you serious? So you attacked the voice actress who played the character you didn't hate, like Laura Bailey, got hate for no goddamn reason but doing a job she was paid to do. Motherfuckers, like, you fanboys make me sick, and it ain't just console fanboys. You fucking anti-SJW motherfuckers also. Boy, y'all get on my goddamn nerves with the bullshit. Y'all don't see nobody. Well, that's not historically accurate. There can't be a black character in God of War, Ragnarok. That's just some agenda. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm supposed to be on your side when you just told me a black female doesn't belong in this game and it's some agenda. So what am I here? What are you looking at me for? Oh, well, you're No, stop. God. And you wonder why I don't be doing a lot of gaming related content. I look at this nonsense like, wow, do I got to do videos about and act like this to get a fan base? Fuck out of here, man. I ain't doing that shit. That's for the dogs. That is for the dogs. I'm done, because I'm a Fury. I'm here. And now I'm out, y'all. Let me know what you think about just gaming in general today. Peace.